We're talking about anxiety, and we're also going to share ways to talk to our kids about this because they have so many questions.
Yeah, this is so important. So this morning we're joined by Dr. Caroline Carney, the Chief Medical Officer at Magellan Health. I want to point out you're an internist and a psychiatrist, which is very fascinating, but also you're seeing this from all different perspectives. So what are you observing right now?
I'm observing a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety. At baseline, 20% of Americans have anxiety. And if you have a pre-existing anxiety disorder, news of the unknown is going to trigger those symptoms and potentially make it worse. For those of us who don't have anxiety, we are getting constant information coming to us, a lot of unknown in the science, a lot of unknown in how it's being managed, and all of that serves to trigger anxiety.
Well, you talk about triggering anxiety, and a lot of people who are already dealing with this, and we don't want to be all about gloom and doom. We want to give you some solutions. So how do we deal with this on an individual basis?
On an individual basis, look at your own risk levels. If you're young and otherwise healthy, you'll probably get this and do just fine. Most people, even those who are older and may have other conditions, are still doing just fine. The mortality rate is still low. So look at the full picture, not just what we're hearing on the news cycle. The second thing, take care of yourself. Don't stop living. If you go to the gym, if you work out, keep doing that. And third, talk to your kids. If they hear little pieces on the news about someone dying, their thoughts are going to be, what if my teacher dies? What if grandma dies? Who's going to get this? How will I protect my parents?
Yeah, and you're a mom, you know firsthand. I mean, you have kids in one of the districts that's actually going to be extending the spring break.
That's right. And I think when we talk to the kids about this, we have to be really honest with them. And when they're out next week, keep them on their schedules. Make them go to bed on time, make them get up on time, let them have their meals, give them activities other than the screen.
I wanted to ask you this too, as a psychiatrist, I mean, what if you do find yourself sort of in the throes of the anxiety? Is there any techniques you suggest to kind of maybe ground someone a little bit or kind of get them back into what the moment is presenting?
In containment. Yeah.
Right, so one of the things that anxiety does is it makes you fear and have a difficult time controlling those fears. So if you have a kid who's doing that, talk to that child about what's real, what's happening, that things are fine, that they're being protected. Help them do relaxation exercises, distract them, keep the news off, that constant set of fears that might be triggering them. And again, good diet, good exercise, good sleep for the kids. It will help them a lot.
I like what you said too. Just talk to them. Don't talk around them about this. If they are seeming as though they're feeling anxious, just visit with them about it so that they have a way to process.
Yeah, and I think too for people in general, just to let them know their feelings are validated, right?
Right, absolutely.
And that they're heard and listened to.
Absolutely. There's so much that's unknown right now, and the best service we can do is to stick to the facts and follow the direction that's being given us. Don't hoard, don't rush to Costco, 2 weeks supplies, make sure you have what you need, and stay well yourself.
Right?
Live.
All right, Dr. Carney,
take those
thank you.
precautions. Yeah, thank you so much for Magellan Health. We appreciate everything you said. Very fascinating conversation. All right.